Hey, Mountain Vista. This week, I want to get you pumped up for next week's online annual congregational meeting. Woo! Why is this so exciting? Well, congregational meetings happen to be one of the ways you practice being Unitarian Universalist. Our American Unitarian tradition comes from congregations who were established in Massachusetts and who organized themselves around what was called the Cambridge Platform of 1648. And what those churches were trying to do is they were trying to say to England, hey, the best way we know how to be together is to make decisions together about who leads us, who ministers to us, and how we use our resources. And that those decisions aren't made by someone outside, that those decisions are made by the people who have made a commitment to each other. So that is actually pretty radical for their time because, as you can imagine, that was not necessarily what England would have wanted. However, we are making mega history next week. I bet you the folks who wrote that platform about 372 years ago could have never imagined that a people in Tucson trying to care for each other and a church in Tucson would actually be having their meeting spread all across the United States. So that's where we get to do something new. So here's how it's going to happen. The meeting is happening on next Sunday, May 17th at 11 a.m. on Zoom. It's the same time of our normal fellowship hour, and you'll find the link in your newsletter. All members of MVUU are asked to participate, and friends and visitors are welcome to attend. Since you're very important to the life of our community, you can ask comments, ask questions, but only members can vote. Now, if you cannot attend next Sunday, have no fear. You can make a request for an absentee ballot from our administrator, Erin, and as long as you send it and submit it before May 15th, it'll be included in our meeting 2 days after that. However, do note that you are only voting for the new slate of board members, committee members for the nominating committee, and endowment committee members, not the budget. Our budget, which is being worked on diligently by our finance committee, our board, and our treasurer, will be officially approved on Thursday, a few days prior to that meeting, and will be made available for all of you to have access to. To vote on our budget, which is our operating budget for next year, you must be present at the actual meeting we are having on May 17th at 11 a.m. Our treasurer will review the budget, we can respond to each other's questions, and then we'll have a vote. Now, to vote online, we're going to be using a technology called polling on Zoom. We practiced this last Sunday, and we're going to practice it again this Sunday during fellowship hour. But if at any time you notice you're having trouble with Zoom during our meeting, there will be a phone number provided for you of a board member that you can call so that you can make sure that your vote is counted. So join us for this exciting spiritual moment. Budgets and meetings, although they can be totally dry, are actually moral moments. They reveal what we value, and they reveal how we share our power, and they help us decide how we want to move forward. So this is part of your religious heritage and a spiritual practice of showing up. I can't wait to see you next week.